That's it, guys. Iron Man. Studio version. Here's the deluxe edition, released by Warner Brothers. Doing the whole Paranoid album on guitar and drums, including the alternate versions, instrumental versions. This is my first take of the final studio version. Check out the description for more information. This picture was taken in January 1971 for the Paranoid program book, tour program. Here's some singles, advertisements, their debut album, and their follow-up by Vertigo Records. Sorry if this is a repeat for some of you guys. I've already seen these pictures 100 million times. I just try to put it in every video if this is the first time you're watching it. Cool pictures, so I just really want to, I try to incorporate this in the videos. I think it makes the video a little better. Here's the regular vinyl CD on CD. These are the regular remaster takes that we all know. Hal Leonard authentic tablature guitar book. There's a lot of different ways that the bend can be done. I might do a separate video for it, but apparently Tony Iommi bends it behind the nut on the guitar, so he has either your ring finger or your pinky on the D string on the 2nd fret, which is an E note, and then you have your first finger behind the nut on the guitar, and then you pluck in unison the E note here, where your pinky is, or your ring finger, on the D string, 2nd fret, and then you have to pluck the, you have to mute the A string, and then you have to pluck and push down on the low E string at the same time behind the nut, and you actually bend the open E string up to a F sharp, and then you slowly back it down, so it kind of has like this warbly sound at first, and then once you start to bend down, it becomes unison because it's the same note that's already being fretted on the second fret. If that makes any sense. That's really complicated to understand if you're hearing that for the first time. So basically, just put your finger on the D string, second fret. I use my pinky, and then bend up on the low E string behind the nut. There you go. That's a simpler term. To me, that's what I hear. There's a lot of conspiracies of there's different ways of playing that. We'll get into another video about that. But I think that way sounds like the studio version. If you watch the Beat Club version, Tony Iommi playing it on the white SG, he does something where he's up here. You don't see him down here, and he does the bend. I don't know how he's doing it. I'm not sure. Could be doing this, where he's fretting the 7th fret on the A string, which is an E note, and he could be bending it up a half step at the same time while the low E string rings out. But I think that sounds a little weak in my opinion, but I could be wrong. But if you watch the footage, he's doing something up here. But also he has that sideways vibrato, so maybe his hand is somewhere down there. He's doing something with the vibrato. I don't know. It's hard to see in the footage, but his fretting hand is up here somewhere. So we'll get more into that. Maybe we'll do like a separate video on how he plays on how he does the bend. And then of course there's the Super Deluxe box set. Which has 3 shows on here. Montrex, August 1970, or I'm sorry, 2 shows. Montrex 1970 in August, and then the Brussels and Belgium show in October 1970. And like I said, I'm going to try to do the all the stuff that I have from the 1971 tour, along with all these bonus tracks we have. Here's the quadraphonic mix that was mixed in 73 and then released in 74. The album originally came out in 1970 in September in the UK, and in January 71 in the US. Open it up, has like it's almost like a vinyl sleeve. And then we have just the regular 2012 remaster version. Kind of opens up like a vinyl sleeve again. And I'll show the live CDs in another video when we start doing them. And you're going to see the poster as well in future videos. There's the book that comes. It's a hardcover book. It's like 61 pages. Just cool pictures and great photos. They are at Regent Sound Studios. There's the master tapes from Island Studios, Morgan Studios, and Regent Sound. The original master tape paperwork. were the covers that would be like, it would be like a sleeve, and it would just say with the what's on the tape. Got there's Geezer and Bill at Regent Sound. There's the quadraphonic version. American Quadra Disc LP, Warner Brothers release, 1974. One of the here's the Warner Brothers Paranoid album, Real. I guess that was maybe something from the recording session. Not sure. It's like basically the original tape. Different South African version of Paranoid album. Alternative covers. Like this one with the yellow and the orange writing. That is the Philippine LP cover. 1970. Some stuff about a lot of newspaper articles saying Sabbath were in the Black Magic. Here's my favorite cover, this one right here. I like that one a lot. It's got the 15th century maple Durham Wooder Millhouse, the photo used on the debut album, and then it says Paranoid, kind of like a throwback. That's the Swiss Club LP by Vertigo Records, 1970. Here's a bill right here from a festival somewhere in Europe, July 10th and 11th, 1970. A bunch of bands played, including Tace, which was with Roy Gallagher, Traffic, Stevie Winwood, Deep Purple, Free, a bunch of other bands I'm not very familiar with. Of course, Black Sabbath. It's basically the bill of who was going to play at them two shows and what time. Some stuff about people were banning Sabbath albums and singles because everyone was thinking that they were anti-Christ, and it was very against a lot of political nonsense back then. Here's the Paranoid cover for the Brazil LP. A lot of different covers depending where the album was released. They all didn't have this cover. They had some various album covers for different parts of the world, which I did not know. Pretty neat. Newspaper article. The Beatle Who Died. Probably something about this was released. This newspaper article was released Halloween 1970. So it's probably about the conspiracy of Paul is dead thing. Wish I could read that whole story in that paper. It has to be what that's about. Fans, we don't want Black Sabbath. I thought this was pretty cool. This is sheet music. I guess for words and music by Black Sabbath. This is probably sheet music, maybe for piano or vocals, for a vocal book, piano and vocal book. So it's kind of like the one of the first times where you could buy, like, you know, they didn't have tablature books back then, so they probably had sheet music manuscript where if you want to learn how to play Iron Man on piano or sing it, I mean, you would buy, something like this. It's just like sheet music book. That's one of the originals. There's more stuff about the Black Magic. But anyway, a lot of cool pictures, cool information. already going in about 21 minutes here. We're going to cut it off there. But thanks again for the videos. Keep checking out the channel. I'm always uploading stuff and more Black Sabbath to come. I hope you liked it. And thanks again. If you like classic rock or anything, please subscribe to the channel. Check out the videos. Read the description. I always take time to put description in there. So check it out. Thanks, guys. Paranoid shirt. All right. Rock out. Stay safe.